An explosion on Monday morning killed one firefighter and injured 6 other people at an office building for an organization that serves people with disabilities in Farmington, Maine, about 70 miles west of Bangor, a town official said. The official, Scott Landry, a selectman in Farmington, said the building housed staff members for the organization, Life Enrichment Advancing People, or LEAP. No clients were in the building, which had recently finished being constructed, he said. He said the group's maintenance man, Larry Lord, had smelled propane in the basement, evacuated the building and called the fire department. At full capacity, the building would have had about 20 people inside, Mr. Landry said. Larry really saved a lot of lives, Mr. Landry said. If he hadn't taken care of things in the basement, this could have been a lot worse. Mr. Landry was unsure how many people had been evacuated. He said the building had replaced an older office building next door. The explosion, which demolished the building, happened while Mr. Lord and firefighters were in the basement, said Mr. Landry, who serves on the board of the organization, which has about 200 employees. Mr. Landry estimated the building had a 500-gallon propane tank and added that the building did not have natural gas service. He said one firefighter had been killed and Mr. Lord had been taken by a medical helicopter to a Boston hospital with burns. In all, 4 firefighters, 1 LEAP employee and 1 employee of North Star, an ambulance service, were injured, the Farmington Police Department said. A spokeswoman for Franklin Memorial Hospital in Farmington said that its emergency department had received 7 patients in total and that 6 had been transferred elsewhere. 2 were taken to Central Maine Medical Center in Lewiston, 3 went to Maine Medical Center in Portland, and 1 was taken to Mass General in Boston. Our hearts go out to all those impacted by this tragedy, especially to the loved ones of the firefighter lost and others injured, Governor Janet Mills wrote on Twitter. I am grateful for the work of first responders who are at the scene and urge Maine people to avoid the area. Scenes of the blast, and its fallout, circulated on social media as residents grappled with what had happened. Stephen Millett, the superintendent of the wastewater treatment plant in Farmington, said he had been in the Public Works building about half a mile away when the explosion occurred around 8:10 a.m. Things were rattling around pretty good in the garage, he said, adding that objects fell off shelves. People came out and they thought it was an earthquake. He said that he could see the plume of smoke and that 3 or 4 neighboring communities had lost power after the explosion.